Hi, welcome to Artistry Collaborative. My name is JoAnn and I'm so glad you're here today. If you're new to my channel, well, welcome. I'm so glad you made it here. And if you like what you see, well, then please become a subscriber because I would love for you to join my YouTube family. We have a lot of fun and we do all kinds of DIYs, repurposing. We use a lot of Dollar Tree, and now I've even started to do some mini craft hauls. Not big, but we focus on things that you can reuse to create something different and unique. So, welcome. And to my subscribers, well, you know I love you so, so much. Okay, so today we are going to create an Easter DIY using Dollar Tree items. These are the wooden bunnies, these are the wooden blocks, the stickers. This is just a spare piece of wood I had, but you can use a Dollar Tree sign, styrofoam ball, dowels, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. Very easy. This one gave me a bit of a go, but it wasn't because it was difficult. I'm just having one of those days, and we all do, and it's okay. You just keep going with it. You will hear the word improv a lot during this video. But welcome, welcome, welcome. And as we say at Artistry Collaborative, we are the home of TriLab because all we want you to do is try. So let's try and create this together. So you need a package of these little bunnies. They come 8 to a pack. I'm going to use 5. And the first thing I'm going to do is fill this hole with some of the lightweight spackling that you get at the Dollar Tree. You just put a piece of tape on the back and fill it. I'm covering it with paper. You really don't have to do this, but I just want to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And then I went through a bunch of papers that I had, trying to figure out what color scheme I wanted. And I definitely know those 3 are a go. I wish I had a multicolored plaid, but I don't. And then I don't know if it's the big one in that one or the small one in that one. I like the colors on this one. They're supposed to be similar, but they're very different. I like the colors on this one better, but because it's so small, I think this is just going to show up better. So, yeah. So, after I spackle all this and let it dry, sand it a little bit, then I'm going to go and, well, I want all the bunnies that way. So, you want to trace him this way. You're going to trace him, and then you're going to cut him out, and then you're going to glue on the paper. Now you can do both sides if you want. Maybe I will, I don't know, because the stick is going to be back here too. So maybe I will do both sides though. That kind of would make it look more finished. So, alright, so this is this way, right? And then, yeah, this one this way. And these happen to be 6 by 6 pieces that I have that I never go through. And so, you know, and again, you can do it in that farmhouse black and white. You can do it in the red and black, whatever your color scheme is. This, I like the Easter colors, so I'm going with that. So I'm going to do all this, and I'll be back. And again, you don't really have to do this spackling. I'm just doing it because I'm doing it. So as I was cutting my pieces, I realized if I double up the rabbits, I need 10 rabbits, and I only got 8 in a package. So that means A, I have to go buy more rabbits, or B, I go with my original plan. So I'm going to start with my original plan, and then if I don't like it, I'll have to go buy more rabbits, if I can find them. But anyways, so what I did to finish the back off is I just took some of my white gesso, and again, you could use your white acrylic paint. You could paint them pink if you wanted. You could paint them any color you want. But I'm just covering the back so that they are finished looking. Yeah. Alright, so then the next thing I'm going to do, once these are dried, is I'm going to glue all the cute little bunnies. I really like these papers. Yeah, I like them a lot. Here's the white one. The white one's really pretty. It has texture. And then we've got maybe the pink. Nope. No. The green. That. These are the other ones I did and realized I don't have enough bunnies. Yeah. Alright, so I gotta wait for these to dry. I'm going to put those on the front of these. And I'm gonna go get a couple of boards so that we can put these on This has given me so many problems. I don't know why. I covered the bunnies with Mod Podge first and it wasn't sticking. Then I did it with the tacky glue, and then I realized I didn't have enough to do the both, so then I collaged on the back of them and that looked horrendous. So 3 of them have I put felt on the back to give it a finished look, and my goodness. So anyway, this is 2 pieces of wood. You could use, those long, thin signs that they have. I haven't seen them for Easter, but they had them for they had them for Halloween, but they also had them for Valentine's. But this is almost 11 inches, 10 and 3/4 by 3.5, and then this one is 8 by 1.5, by 1. Okay, and then these are just Jenga blocks, and the reason why I put those back there, my original idea was to have these going up and down, and that wasn't working with the 2 pieces of wood that I got. So these are going to go like this, and so the Jenga blocks are back there to hold those up, and then one of these is going to be here, and one of these is going to be here. And then down here we'll say Easter blessings. But I wanted to add some color. I'm going to distress it a little bit with the truffle paint, but I wanted to add some speckling of the pretty Easter colors. So I have my Martha Stewart pearlized paints, and all I have is like a drop of paint in my dish, and I'm just putting a bunch of water, and I'm going to mix that in, and it's very watery. That's all you want. You want it to be just watery. Then you get an old toothbrush, or you could use a fan brush, or you could use a stiff paintbrush. But you take the paint, and then you just, and if you don't want anything to get sprinkled, move it, because this stuff goes everywhere. And you just, put your finger across it. And I wanted this white one. It looks so dirty. So I'm putting some color on it too. I'm going to turn this around and do this side. These, I just drilled the holes in there, and I took one of the 12-inch dowels and just cut it in half. So that's like that. So now I'm gonna, don't really have to rinse it because you don't. But then you take the next color and you do the same thing. And what you get is a speckled egg looking piece of wood. So I didn't really like the way these were coming out again. So now I'm putting, I got this at Walmart during Christmas. It is just a tinsel trim. And I'm putting it around each of the bunnies. They're all going to have little pom-pom cottontails too. But I don't know why these are just giving me such a hard time, but I feel like, I don't know if I'm just in the wrong space. I blame it on Mercury. It is still in retrograde, but it's almost done, so I don't know if that's it, but this isn't really mechanical, so I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. But you just go along and, you know, you got to keep checking the front and the back, make sure it's even. Now you could use ribbon, you could use cord. I was going to maybe use pearls. I just like that the tinsel picks up all the different colors and you know, gives it a little bling. You always need a little bling. Anyway, and as you can see, or maybe not see, I hope you can see that it's all speckled in those pretty colors. Just really, my daughter saw it and she's like, oh, did you use the sprays? And I'm like, no, I just used the paints and some water. So, but yeah, if you had, the only thing with those spray dyes is that they're intense. Like, they go really, well, the colors are very, very strong, and it's just a lot, this is a lot more delicate, if I was going to describe the difference. So I'm going all the way along and putting this around. So I'm going to finish this one, and then we're going to attach the bunnies to here, and then we're going to add on the lettering. So we're going to just glue this along the back here. And you've got to leave room because this guy, oh, wrong guy. This guy is going to go up here. Son of a gun. Yeah, I know. Alright. I want to put, let's put the pink one here. Like so. Then we're going to put this one next. And then we're going to put this one. And then I'm going to measure. Bless you. Thanks. Ah. Alright, it's gonna have to go like that. Let me see this one. This one's okay. You know what? Alright, I'm gonna put this one up here. As with many of my projects, you gotta improv. You just really have to improv. So when I couldn't get this bunny up here, like it's gonna cover this guy, I'm like, now what? So then I had the Jenga blocks, and I was gonna do Happy Easter on the side. But I really like these little blocks, and I like these alphabet letters I got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm like, all right, now we'll do this. I'll be able to put this guy here, but now I got this pole here. So what I'm going to do is take a styrofoam ball, like so. I'm going to cover it, and we're going to decorate it, and you gotta go with the flow. So these are just the Dollar Tree blocks, and I painted them silver. I was going to paint them different colors, but then we got a lot of color going on, so I thought, no. I also have pom-poms. These are white with some silver. I didn't have just white ones, but they work. And you know, you just put a little bit of glue, and you put it on the butt, and it looks really cute. Yeah. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here, because it's going to sit right there. Maybe there. Alright, it doesn't want to sit anywhere. Why doesn't it want to? I think I'm going to have to put a Jenga block to extend it. That's kind of weird. I don't know. It's going to mess up my letters. But when have I let that bother me? What was that word I used last time? Improv? We're still doing that. So I started with the reindeer moss, and I don't have a lot of it left. So then it came to me that I had this chenille yarn. So I used a bit of hot glue at the top to start it, but it will melt the styrofoam. So I did it just enough to get it in there and to stay. And now I'm just going around in circles with tacky glue and just covering the whole ball. And then I'm going to put some of the I got this stuff from Hobby Lobby last year, 90% off. It's like a garland, but you could use the berry garland the same way if you have some of that, or you could put, you know, little Easter bows or whatever you wanted on your little tree. But we're just going to keep, so it looks like that. And then, why is my pencil never where I want it to be? Just a little bit. We'll put a little bit of hot glue here, and we'll put this, not what I wanted to happen. Okay. Looks like a big lollipop. Now, I wanted to put that garland on it. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I'm going to wait till that dries, and then I'll put the garland on it. This is the garland right here that I have. And, you know, I was going to wrap it around. Glue these down. Now, I have to rearrange these because this is out farther than I wanted. So, where's my happy? H, A, P, E, Y. Not that I need to spell for you, but you know. E, A, S, T, E. Alright, I have more room than I thought, so okay. By the way, I uploaded, well, I haven't. I filmed. I have to edit it today. Another episode of Ask Mama. I am so grateful for you to watch and give me your comments. They're just a lot of fun to read and to watch, and I hope that you enjoy it and it's fun and it's inspirational, and yeah. So check out Ask Mama because there'll be another episode up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Please share it with your friends. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, uh, I really like it. And it's funny how I don't know what I'm going to talk about, and then it just comes to me like, oh yeah, that's what we need to talk about. Okay, and I talk a lot because I got the podcast and I've got this and ay, ay, ay. People should get sick of me. But, yeah, I'm not going to shut up, so. There, deal with it. Anyways, no. I love you guys. If you haven't become a subscriber, I'd really appreciate if you became part of my YouTube family and helped me to grow and do all kinds of fun things. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please share. And as we say in Artistry Collaborative, just keep on creating. And I'll see you next time. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the garland. And basically I ended up taking the ball off and wrapping the garland around. This is some, they call them flatbacks. They got them from Hobby Lobby. And they're just Easter egg. They look like buttons, really. And I'm just going to put a few on the tree, and that will be that, like so. All right. Thank you again. See you next time. And there you go. Another little Easter decor item.